Hi, I'm Vanya, and today we're talking about Agentforce agents. In short, Agentforce is Salesforce AI agent platform, but it's much more than a regular chatbot. Instead of following scripts, Agentforce agents can understand naturally written requests, work with real data, and take action inside Salesforce. In this video, we will break down the core building blocks behind every Agentforce agent. Then, I'll show how all of this works in real life with a live demo of an AI agent built for a restaurant. Let's go! Okay, so here is the anatomy of a basic Agentforce agent. Let's explore all the building blocks. So, the agent is the brain of the system. It's the smart AI assistant that interacts with users, understands their requests, and decides what to do next inside Salesforce. Topics define what the agent can do. Each topic represents a specific task or capability, such as booking an appointment, checking availability, or answering common questions. Topics help the agent understand which path to follow during a conversation. Classification description tell the agent when to use a topic. The Agentforce reasoning engine analyzes the user's request and selects the most relevant topic. Clear descriptions help the agent choose the right topic at the right time. Scope sets the limit of the topic. It defines what the agent is allowed to handle and what is outside of its responsibility. This keeps the agent focused and prevents incorrect responses. Instructions tell the agent how to act within a topic. They define rules, steps, and behavior before any action is taken. This is where the logic of the agent is shaped. Actions. Actions are how the agent executes decisions. After the agent understands the requests and selects the right topic, actions are what to turn the decision into a real result inside Salesforce. So standard actions are predefined and included by default, covering common use cases. Custom actions are used when standard actions are not enough. They allow the agent to run custom logic, follow complex processes, or connect to other systems. Custom actions are built using Flow, Apex, Prompt, or API integrations. So, flows. Flows handle step-by-step processes. They are used when the agent needs to follow a defined sequence, validate inputs, or guide a process from start to finish. Flows are visual and easy to adjust as requirements change. Apex. Apex is used for advanced backend logic. It supports complex rules, calculations, and integration that cannot be handled with the standard tools or flows alone. Prompt. Prompt templates are reusable, data-driven instruction sets for generative AI inside Salesforce. They are built around specific use cases and include the context the large language models need to generate dynamic, context-aware responses. API. API integration allows the agent to connect with MuleSoft, Heroku, or external systems. The agent can send and receive data through APIs to complete actions outside Salesforce. Okay, so here is a simple example of a restaurant agent I prepared for you. Here you can see two topics, menu and ingredients, and table reservations. Let's imagine that we want to see the list of dishes a restaurant can prepare for us. So I will open this topic so you can see some instructions there, just for example. And let's ask the agent about dishes. Yeah, as you can see, the agent responds with this information. I have appetizers, main courses there, desserts and drinks, but only 5 options in each type. In the center of this Agentforce builder, you can see how the agent works inside. So let's ask the Agentforce agent about all the drinks they have. And yeah, you can see all the options about the drinks. So these examples of the requests show that this Agentforce agent is not just a simple chatbot. And one more thing I can show you there. Even if you don't eat meat, you can ask agent to show you only those dishes that are for vegetarians. So let's see this in action. And yeah, so I mentioned in the chat here that I don't eat meat. The Agentforce agent responses with a list of all the vegetarian options available. Even if you don't want to eat meat, you can ask the agent to show you only these options. Okay, this is the example of menu and ingredients topic. Let's move on to the reservation topic. Okay, let's move on to one more topic, which is called table reservations. Okay, I want to reserve a table. And Agentforce agent responses with these details that I need to provide one more additional information. Now let's provide this agent with my first name and last name, phone number, date, time of reservation, and number of guests. So okay, as you can see, I provided my first name, last name, phone number, and date and time of reservation. But just for this example, I forgot to mention the number of guests. And this agent understands it and asks me to provide it. So yeah, let's do this. Let's try to provide huge number of guests, like 20. The Agentforce answers, unfortunately, our restaurant can only accommodate smaller groups. It understands that this is a large number of guests and it can't reserve the table for this one. Let's try smaller number of guests, like 5. Congratulations, our table has been successfully reserved for 5 persons for tomorrow at 6 p.m. So during this live example, I showed you how we can interact with the Agentforce agent inside. What you've just seen is only a small part of the full functionality of the Agentforce agent we built for our restaurant client. In real projects, agents can handle much more complex scenarios. And yes, we can help you build advanced agents inside your Salesforce. Reach out to us using the link below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.